Hi students and family members, Mr. Panza here. I'm starting something new this year. It's called an All About Me bag, so we can hopefully get to know each other better. Here's the directions. Find a brown paper bag. If you can't find one, just tell your student I'll get them one while they're in school. And write your full name, first and last name, on the bag in your favorite color. Step 2, decorate the bag using words or pictures to describe yourself and your interests. Then it says select one item. I'm going to ask the students to actually grab 3 items that would be able to help us learn about them, to tell about them. You could choose an artifact that represents a sport you play, like golf ball if you're a golfer, or shin guard if you play soccer, or batting glove if you play softball or baseball, just to name a few. You could also put things like hobbies you enjoy, a paintbrush if you're an artist, Legos and puzzle pieces if you're into puzzles, or a favorite book. Those are just a few examples. Use your imagination. I gave this as an example to the students today, and I told them that by the end of not this week, but next week, everybody should have brought in the bag and they would have presented. Some students are going to start bringing them in as early as tomorrow. After we present at school in 2 weeks, I will make sure that all items are returned along with the bag. I also sent home the following so that students could quickly sketch, and you can see my terrible sketching here of the Phillie Phanatic, a bio book. And at the bottom here, I drew a castle. You'll see why in just a couple of minutes. You could add more in the 4th spot, but I'm asking for at least 3. You do not need to do these parts. They're optional, but some students like to do them to help organize their thoughts. The final page being sent home is this part, where the students again can sketch their All About Me bag pictures here, and then they can actually write out a script. This is good for students that maybe get a little nervous talking in front of the group or think that they're going to forget things that they want to talk about. So they have the lined paper here ready for them to go. This is an example of what the bag would look like once it's done. So you can see my name is in full in blue, which is my favorite color. It says I like to read bios. So I wrote about how I like to read biographies here. I love Disney. Down here, I wrote that I'm a Phillie fanatic, I put family first, and that I'm passionate. I also drew some pictures on the back of my favorite things, just in case students want to just do pictures instead. Then the students would present to the rest of the class. So for example, I said I was a Phillie fanatic, I brought in this artifact. I said that I was a Disney dude, so I brought a picture of me and my family in Disney. This also talks about how I put family first. And then I've got different brochures from Disney from the 1 of 2 times that me and my family had gone. I mentioned I like to read biographies, so here's a bio book. And that is what I had in my All About Me bag. I hope that this video helps.